Hey, Mike, and thanks for balancing out the numbers a little bit. I feel a little bit outnumbered here.
Indeed. Happy to help.
Now, the retirement age is steadily rising, and by 2026 it's planned to go up to 67 for both men and women.
Yeah, but what happens when you finally get to call it a day at work? As Declan Curry discovers, things could be very different from what we're expecting.
Retirement. It's the time of life when you can put your feet up or spend more time doing the things you love. But young people today, they don't have jobs for life, and their work's pensions aren't as secure or as generous. So is retirement for them just a fantasy? 28-year-old Florence is a PR consultant living in London.
I don't have any money in savings at the moment.
Pension saving has fallen across all age groups in the UK, with 11 million of us not saving enough for our retirement. And the age group saving the least are those aged 22 to 29.
I like to go on 2 to 3 holidays a year. And I love going out for dinner with my friends.
88% of 25 to 34-year-olds are not saving for retirement, yet Florence still knows what she wants.
I would like to have around £30,000 a year when I retire. I'd like to live in a 2-bedroom cottage in a nice village.
Florence earns just under the average salary of around £26,000 a year, but she doesn't save a penny of it. We asked her to keep a spending diary for the week up to meeting her. And I'm bringing financial expert Sarah Pennells along to give Flo the lowdown.
Let's just have a look at how much you spend. Going out on Friday.
This Friday I went to a gallery and then just out for dinner, so it wasn't a particularly expensive one.
What's that?
Festival tickets for £500.
That's not a typical week.
So £500 on a festival ticket, £32 on food shopping.
Yes.
You look like you're banking on it never raining.
So what would you cut from this?
Maybe I would try and cut down my food shopping a little bit.
There's barely any there.
If you want to have some savings, whether it's for a rainy day, for a deposit on a house, or for something like retirement, put some money in the account before you actually get the chance to get your paws on it and spend it. Do you save into a pension at the moment then?
I don't put any money into a pension at the moment. My employer pays into a pension for me. I think if I paid into it, they would match what I put into it.
That would leave Florence relying on a state pension, currently £107 a week, a massive cut in income. If she stays with the same employer until the age of 65, their contributions means she'll get around £160 a month top-up. But if she just matched that £100 a month they pay in, that would bring the top-up up to £340.
She's probably going to have to put aside, including what her employer provides, between £400 and £500 a month.
I'm taking Florence on a journey to see what her future could hold if she doesn't start saving. St Hilda's East Community Centre offers a luncheon group for local pensioners, costing them £2.35 each. While this provides a social opportunity to those who come here, it's a far cry from what Florence is used to.
I believe in living from day to day, really. I did in those days. We used to go out nearly every night.
When you were thinking about when you'd retire, what was your dream?
I wanted a cottage in the country.
That's your dream?
Yes.
My husband and I, we spoke about it. But when it came to the pass, I went to get a mortgage. I just could not afford it. I live in a flat, a plain little flat. Regrets. Not every pensioner would agree to this, but it's up to the youngsters today what they pay. It's keeping us.
Do you think I should be saving now?
You've got a chance.
Yes.
You've got a chance, so you do it.
It's almost like Florence is looking in a mirror. She's met Ada, who went out, enjoyed herself, spent her money. And what's Ada told Florence? That she wished she hadn't and she'd saved a bit more. If Florence wants that pension of £30,000 a year, she'd better start saving now. To get that, had she started at 25, she would have needed to save £5,000 a year. If she waits until age 35 to start, it rises to £9,000 a year. This is the type of house you'd like to live in.
Yes, that's right.
With no savings at all in order to get on the property ladder, Florence needs to get together a deposit. Saving £300 a month would give her £20,000 in 5 years' time. But even that's not going to be enough for the sort of place she wants. So I'm showing her a more realistic proposition. If she saved that 20 grand deposit, Florence could afford a one-bed flat like this. A mortgage of around £600 a month would allow her to own it outright when she retires. But if she wants that £30,000 a year pension as well, she'll need savings of £500 a month, including her employer's contribution and tax relief. So she'll have just over £100 to spend a week. Ironically, the same as today's state pension.
she is probably not going to have the kind of retirement that most people, I think, dream of.
It's definitely become apparent that I need to think more about exactly what I want when I retire and the sort of place I want to live and how I'm going to get there using my current circumstances. I'm clearly not saving enough money to be where I want to be when I retire.
It's frightening,